Yo, what up guys? Welcome back to What happened? Oh my god, did my map corrupt again? Nah, guys. Everything's alright. Everything's under control. This is intentional. I was working on the gunship and I just want to show you how compact it is actually, without, the design. This is as compact as you could probably make it and make it look nice still. So, as you can see the command block. And that's all the redstone really. Remember guys, if you watched my series, you would have known that if you watch previous series that there's a redstone dust which unpowers this torch when you're on the pressure plate. So when you exit the pressure plate, it will turn on. So like that, and it's a loop like that, right? So yeah, it's basically it. That was the redstone. You could keep on going from here to hide it. It really does not take much room at all. And yeah, look at that. That's the gunship really. Now this looks like a Star Wars theme, so I might change it, but I might be changing the gunship and how it looks. So that's why I wanted to show you guys this episode, to start it off. And I need feedback, so let me know in the comments please, because I will be looking at that and giving my end justification on whether I should keep the gunship look or not. So yeah, it might be kind of like this. I'm gonna keep working, but it basically just vote if you want a new gunship design from the previous one. So yeah, just let me know about that. So yeah, because I will be working on that, as well as the radar is gonna be more useful in the map now, because there is it's gonna detect if a paradisor is on the front wall. Midway, and the midway is like where the Reaper is on that floor basically, and it's gonna detect if paradisor is in the back wall. So yeah, it's gonna be more helpful for a marauder. And yeah guys, so thank you for seeing this gunship and how really small it actually is. So yeah, there you go. Now also from this field of view you could see a lot more. You're gonna be down there, so this is where, like, around there is where the most likely the wall will be, the paradisor front wall. And if I do end up getting it to work, because right now I can't even get TNT to spawn. I've set all the parameters correctly and it's still not spawning TNT in the first place. So I'm very worried about that, if that might be the case, because then I can't make the gunship work. But yeah, I was trying, but I got for a beta test, I got one of the artillery work, and that's militia, and they are very strong. So they spawn everywhere in the map basically, where the paradisors are located. So yeah, it's crazy, and they do a lot of damage. You can't underestimate them. They have thorns, so try not to use your bow on them. You kind of want to put them in the void really quick, if that's possible. But yeah, I had Nizerth and I died fighting 2 of them, so it was pretty crazy. I have no footage of it, but that's a fight, man. That's a fight. But I was fighting recklessly, so I wasn't like, trying to kill them. But still, that's how you know that they're pretty strong. Also guys, another feature is when I join my map, so if you ever get to play with me on my own map guys, that's what's gonna happen. And it probably will happen. If you ever want to invite me to play with you on 7327 and you have a server up, why not invite me? So yeah, just let me know in advance when you do that. It's always fun to play my map with other people. Lots of fun. Alright, so next things next. This is what it sounds like when you're in the gunship. This is the wrong gunship, of course. Alright, it's this one. Ready? There you go. Oh, there it was. Now the way it's gonna work is it's detecting that I'm in there, so let me refresh it. So it's gonna loop again and check if I'm in there, and it's not. So now when I go back in there guys, it's gonna make that sound effect, But I just want you to know, once it does that loop, you know, you're gonna be in here, but there's a chance when you do get teleported that it checks and you're not there, so the next time you are here, it will fire again. So it's not gonna spam like the entire time. So it's kind of like a failsafe. So that's how it's gonna work, guys. It's pretty cool. It shouts it to everyone on the game. And as you can see, like, this is what the gunship did look like. I've gotten you know, I've gotten feedback from really good builders saying it's actually good. But to me, this doesn't look really that good. It looks too bulky. It's way too bulky. It's 9 wide right there. And it could be a lot smaller, as you can see. A lot smaller. And I could hide all the redstone because I could... See, that's the sound it makes. You heard that? It's like a wither, you know, growl. It's with a wither shoot effect, I think. And then it's a lot of things, you know, combined to make it sound really cool. I think it sounds perfect. It's perfect for the gunship. We have Reaper making sounds as well. There's a lot to this map, really. But this is probably going to be called the Midway. So if you're playing the map, reference this as the Midway if you're watching this video. Definitely. This is called the Midway. So this area here, all of this, is called Midway for now. And if you guys are wondering if this is all going to be flat, I was thinking of not making it flat, but we have to see. I have to do more beta tests with other people as well to get more input. You know, I'm trying to get, you know, map creators to play the map, to see, you know, their inputs on everything, basically. So yeah, guys, I really appreciate that. So also I want to reiterate this. All these beta games that we've played, for the beta testers watching this, it's not really ensured. Like, this is not like the actual game, really, because this is so flat and it's never gonna be this way when the map's released. And you're probably wondering, why don't I work on it? It's very difficult to actually work on this because this is like the end game kind of thing. Like, once I finish this, the map is actually ready for release. Other than the small things else to do, like the gunship, which is actually not that small because now that I figured out a problem with it. But yeah, it was crazy. I can't believe that. And this is obviously not gonna say like glowstone and endstone on the top here. There's gonna be a lot more detail in this map. Like, the Reaper is very detailed. There's obviously, this is just not detailed enough, and I might redo the potions and suppressions to its fullest, making it, when using potions, there's no buttons. It's just, you know, a pressure plate, and then it'll be pressure plate maybe, or it'll be you know, player detection. So yeah, there's a lot of things really to this map. Nobody really knows this, but when you throw items, it goes into the chest over here. But yeah, there's hoppers underneath these. These are nodes. These are what we call nodes in the map. These are the nodes. Alright, so now you know, right? These are your teleporters. These can be repairable. These are repairable, and you could teleport through the map with these as a paradisser. So you teleport to midsection. That was before I called it midway, but midsection, midway is kind of the same thing. So yeah, this will take you to back wall, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that would be about it for the changelog. So yeah, I'm thinking about, you know, redoing that, the gunship, and for the radar, I'm redoing that as well. Not redoing it, but I'm making the paradisser, you know, front wall, midway, and back wall instead of jungle, battlefield. Like, there's not really going to be paradissers there anyway, so we always want to keep note of that. So yeah. So there's one more thing that I wanted to do with, you know, the sky of this map. I do want to implement the radar, like flying around here, in a way. So the way I was going to do that is I could have minecarts and mobs inside of them flying through the sky. But that seems like too much work, honestly, to pull up something aesthetical like that. Of course people would appreciate that about the map, but it's just something that is unnecessarily would cause lag to the server unnecessarily. So, and like I said, I wanted this to be a lag free map, but it's really not that laggy, but there are some things that you can do in the game that make it very laggy. Like these lighting glitches are actually taking a while to update, as you can see. When I activated it, it took us, you know, about a second to unpower. But yeah, guys. So yeah, that's basically it. So for this episode, guys, I actually want to build the radar on camera, like the radar ship, and it's gonna be relatively big. So it's gonna be a fun project to start building here on camera. And yeah, it's gonna look similar to our gunship, but a bit bigger, and intentionally big because it's gonna be so far up in the sky that you would need it to be this big to have the effect. So we're gonna get started here with very basic, you know, things that I do on my gunship. We're gonna have something like that. So that's our front. We put slabs underneath like that, and then we put slabs right here for like the floor area. I'm actually gonna switch my slabs to the quartz, so we're gonna get some of these just like that. This is gonna be the front. Over here is gonna be like the textured design. Alright, so as you can see, I'm just building the wings here. It's very difficult to build wings here in Minecraft. You have to do something like that always. It would look like that, kind of, right? Yeah, something like that would be fine. This would be fine too, but it doesn't have the same effect, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you see, it's like, it's a bit different here. But yeah, just building the radar ship. This is ultimately what your visual of, this is the game's visual of the gunship. I mean, how the radar works, because you know, it's just, you know, there. It can't be just, you know, working. There has to be some sort of indication. So that would be like one of the wings right there, and then we duplicate the top like this and close it off right there like that. It's just a simple design I have for the wings like that. It looks pretty cool too. So now it's mirrored on the other side. What else we could do is we could put slabs up here like this, and I have no picture doing this. I'm just kind of like building, and so far so good, I guess. See stuff like this, how we see 1/4 of the block, we want to do something like that. So it looks like, you know, these are where the radars, the lights are coming in to play. There's gonna be no lighting. I'm not gonna have like, you know, redstone lamps under here, you know, flashing. However, what I will do, actually, you know what, that might not be a bad idea now that I think about it. That might create a really nice effect if done correctly. Here, let me see something. So I'm going to keep building here just like that. And we could see the lamps here in action. Where are they? There they are. Alright, so yes, it will be one in the block. That's what I wanted. And what I could do, the simplest thing I could do is add blocks up here. And I could have stairs. Where are the stairs? This is difficulty peaceful. Alright, so what we could do, like, to kind of you know, get the effect where nothing's, you know, controlling this, we could do something like this. So like, this is the visual of, you know, the visual of controlling the gunship. Not the gunship, the radar. Like if someone was in here. So yeah, guys, the way it's gonna work is there gonna be pressure plates. Where are the pressure plates? This was my idea. And just right here, there will be, you know, a chicken. And he'll be, you know, running around in here. But there's one problem that I just thought about. And that is if it's too far away, there's nothing that would, you know, because mobs don't move after 32 blocks, so I don't know how far up this will be, but essentially stepping on that will light the bottom, as you can see, and it looks really cool with that texture. And it would slope up like this, just like that. So yeah, that was basically it, guys. Me building the radar here on camera. So yeah, this is basically what I did though with the gunship. I was like, I just want to build it and then I'll show it in a video maybe, or whatever it may be. I just wanted to get progress done really on that. So yeah. Okay, alrighty. So yeah, that's pretty cool stuff. I really do enjoy the building of Reap, like the building part of Reap. It's a lot of fun. I get to try new things. That's why I get to use my creativity to its fullest. And I think this really turned out successful. And this would be like the door where you exit, because, you know, radar ships, of course, you know, they have exit doors, of course, right? You know, I'm not you know, stupid or anything. This is how it is. Of course there's exit doors. So it's gonna be the exit doors. Oh man. Alrighty. So yeah, guys, really cool stuff. I honestly like this. I would import this in there. So you can't get up there. Good. So that means a villager can't get down, it looks like. So there you go. Here's the effect, we'll see. And it'll look like these are flashing down, you see? Perfect. Now to build the back, we would have to do something like this. Yeah, I know, villager, I know. We'll have to do something like this, where we just build out, get a nice uniform shape going. That goes up like that, and that. This should be one out. This should be there. Should be there, there, and there. And we have iron blocks temporarily like that. Just like this. And that would be that. Just like this. It would kind of be the back right there. I'll put chiseled in here for now. Ooh, I got an idea. This will be a jet stream, so we'll have cobwebs. Just like that. This is a very basic idea of the radar, and it looks to be very cool. That's really cool. I like that idea. Wow. I want to try one more thing. If mobs are disabled, just like how you do in server properties for animals, will it activate a pressure plate right before it despawns? If that's the case, we could have a random clock that dispenses on one of these. So it does. Oh boy, it does. It sure does, guys. Wow. I'm impressed. There's so much we could do now. There we go. Alright guys, so that has been the short episode of Reap. It looks like a circular ship, but that's how it would be. In my eyes. Just like that. Drop nodes, and this will be also jet propelling. 4, and I'll take one out. That would be the gunship. Not the gunship, man. This would be the radar for the top that doesn't move, but it looks like it's doing something. So we could always have like an indication that it's like kind of working. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, that was a very basic idea. It's probably going to be changed, but that's a very basic idea of the radar ship that will supposedly detect where you are, but nothing is really detecting you. Here in the radar ship, it's actually where the radar actually is displayed for the radar. So yeah guys, this is more like a visual, but I know like we wasted an episode on just a visual for the map, but hey, we're getting more aesthetics done in the map, making it better and more enjoyable to play. Sorry for me going away from my mic. But thanks for watching guys. My name is iReapism, and I will be talking to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Peace out now.